in person if I would do the forest. So this is not the first day. So I will make sure that this is reflected in the title. I'm on the beach here. This is the area here. I want to show off the graphics and stuff because I wanted people to be able to see this. This is absolutely amazing. The gameplay is just crazy. It did take some adjusting, so in the first video when I restart this, I'll let you guys know how to adjust the handles and stuff. Basically what you're going to do is hit the up directional button, and it's going to bring up this book here. This is the book that takes care of pretty much everything your character is going to want. It's how to build everything, how to keep track of everything, what your stats are, everything. So when you go over to your stats here, let you know your fullness, your hydration, your health, your energy, your stamina, your armor rating, which is the white line. You have cold armor and stealth. Let you know what your sanity is. Mine's at 100%. Strength, athleticism, weight, how many days you survived. So this is day 13. Now, another way of knowing your stats are the colors. Now, if you see on the right page, right side of the page, where it says hydration, health, energy, stamina, and armor, you see those colors. Then if we go ahead and put the book down, on the bottom right you see the little teardrop image of the stomach, the red and the blue lines. That's what those correspond to. These lizards here, when you hit the big black button in the middle of your controller there, it's going to open this up and you can go ahead and equip your spear. If you don't have it, set up to a quick deal. These little guys here are a pain, but you can kill them pretty easily if you hold down the X button. Everything is hold X for some reason. But then you can go ahead and you can pick up meat. If you go back into your menu here, you can see you got fresh raw lizard and edible raw lizard. You can cook those in a fire pit. Lizard skin, you wear that. That increases armor. You see I got two little white dots down there in the bottom right. That's my armor. If you want to verify, you can open up your book, take a look at your stats. I now have 40 armor. It's not a lot though. It sounds like a lot when you hear 40. You think, wow, armor, good. Not a lot. This must be a river. So I need clear water. My guy is hungry. What was that, a rabbit? Yep, rabbit. I will probably never catch him. I have a bunch of rocks on me, so if I could find some sticks, I could actually set me up something to eat. It's probably better than running back to my base camp. By the way, there's no menu that I know of that will take you into a map. If somebody else does, please let me know. I've been playing this for a couple of hours, just trying to get a feel for it, trying to see where everything goes. It's very, very interesting trying to make it all out. Oh, tents. It's starting to get dark. I need to make my way back to my base camp if I can. These tents are always locked off. They're just kind of here for design. Then you have these beds here that you can kick. They don't really do anything for you, so there's no real gain. I'm not really sure why they're even there. So it is kind of frustrating when you see those. I don't need the light. But that is a cannibal village. So let me see here. Alrighty then. So I'm back home at my base camp. I've been building these walls. You see this wall right here. Because as you continue in this game, you find out there are monsters. It is not fun. It is actually kind of terrifying. So you are trying to stay away from the monsters. They will come up to your base camp. They will approach you and try to get you. It does kind of suck. So given what we know now, it looks like I'm on some sort of island near a beach. So I'm trying to figure out where I would be exactly. Because I don't know. There's no map that I know of. It makes it very difficult to know exactly where you are. But this is my home base for those of you that are interested. It is walls with windows going around it. You can see where it's been damaged. You just walk through the door. I know if they can't do that, like your enemies, but I don't know. One of the reasons why I was very quick to build this was that I didn't have this wall originally. I built this cabin first. This cabin takes like 89 pieces of logging lumber. It was outrageous. Let me see if I can go over here to shelters. The log cabin here, 82 plus. I didn't build this temporary shelter because it's very low to the ground. I tried to at first, and then I thought, this kind of sucks. And it rained a lot when I first got here. So instead, I went with a log cabin. The whole thing comes up in a giant frame, and you got to find... Yeah, well, take your only axe you have and cut everything down. I thought I dropped my axe for the longest time. I restarted the game probably 2 or 3 times, trying to figure out exactly where my stuff went, because it was kind of frustrating. And then eventually I figured out the controls. On the directional button, when you press up, that brings up your survival guide. When you go ahead and you press up again, it puts it away. Your lighter is always to the right, so the right directional button pulls the lighter out and puts it back. This axe is the left directional button for me, and then I have an animal skin that's my down directional button. I picked up a couple of rabbits that I made using the rabbit trap that's in here, because they give you this idea in this game that you can make a rabbit trap right here. 31 sticks, which is a lot of sticks. I mean, a lot of sticks. But then you also get a rabbit. Where's it at? Let's see if I can find it back here, unless I'm going to pass it. Rabbit cage right there, which I heard a rumor that the rabbit cage will allow you to breed rabbits, so you don't have to catch them all the time. The garden is important. Garden makes it so that you can grow your own crops. So I actually have a garden right here. So you drop the seeds, they plant, and then you end up with stuff so that you can come over here and pick up stuff. So if I want to collect berries, I can collect them in my pouch, so I can take them with me. That way I can explore without really having to worry about being hungry, because some food you can eat and it will help you out. Other food you can eat and it will make you less hungry, but it will lower your overall health. You have on the right side, the dark blue meter that you have. Ooh, can't carry more. The dark blue line is you know, how hungry you are, or whatever, your energy levels. So you have the light blues, your energy, I believe. So you have hunger, you have energy. It's kind of a pain because you're stuck sitting there trying to figure stuff out. I'm trying to build a bed in here. But when you come inside your shelter, and it's only in your shelter that you have this option, when you first start the game, until you build a shelter, you can't save. So in here, I can save, and I can try to skip the night part and get on with it to the day. Doesn't always work, though. That's the downside, is that sometimes when you skip it, it's still night. It's not exactly fun, but at least now I can come through here and I can eat these lizards that I caught on the beach and try to get my guy full. That way we can get out and go do stuff. I need to collect sticks. I need to build a bed, which means I'm probably going to have to cross the street over here, this little river that they have, and go look for sticks, because I did set the game to regenerate trees. I thought that would be the best helpful for me, or the most helpful thing that I can do in this game. So I went ahead and I did it like this. So most of these trees here are regrowing. A lot of trees in the back are regrowing from their stumps right here that you can see. There's something, that chicory, that you can use when you're making items. So I'm going to go across the river this time, because I've explored this little area here a fair amount. So I'm going to go back here, because this is the side where you come across with your plane. Your plane's over here with luggage. There are absolutely no tutorials, so if you're new to the game, watch my videos. I'm going to explain everything to you probably multiple times as I come across things. That way there's a way that you know what's going on. As I learn, you learn. That's the best way to learn, I believe. So we are swimming, trying to get across this darn thing. My guy's already getting tired. Looks like a rabbit or something over there. I don't know the way the graphics are. The graphics are really good when you're up close. At a distance, not so good. I'm assuming that's just memory. It's probably just so that the game doesn't overload itself. Plus, I try to let people know, you know, this in the title, this is the PS4 version. This is not on Steam. That way people don't get the wrong idea and think, oh, you know, the controls that he mentions are going to work for me on my computer. Probably not. So let's see here. There goes the rabbit. Oh, that's a monster. That right there is a monster. And he's just hanging out dancing. That's why. There's a cave right there. Wow. And to let you guys know why I'm not running over to him. I tried that earlier and got the living daylights beat out of me. So I am not looking forward to that. So instead, I am going to just avoid him if I can, because I am not a huge fan of having the holy crap beat out of me. It's day 13, 14, and I don't have weapons because it's not the easiest thing in the world to craft weapons. Like I've said before, there just isn't a tutorial for it. There's nothing that says, oh, would you like to make a bow, make an arrow? This is how. Like, 7 Days to Die is a game that I do a lot of videos for, and 7 Days to Die is fairly good at letting you know how to build things, how to make things. Like, you go to the forge, there's recipes and stuff. This is just kind of a, where did he go? It's just kind of as you go along, which, there's a cannibal down there. Okay, fun. Let me pause this real quick. Alrighty, let me see here. It looks like water, though. Oh, yay. Oh, my health is really low. Okay, nope. Nope. Ah, knock me out. This is not a fun part. Oh, they killed me. Last time I was knocked out, they dragged me off. And it was really not fun. Single player, continue. This is where it was. Day 8. So they're going to take me back that far. Wow. That is absolutely crazy. Day 8. This should be a lot of fun. It's going to undo most of my traps and my walls. I probably should have saved the game. Let me take a look and see where we're going to be when the game loads. Oh, pretty far back. sticks. There you go, so we've reset our trap. Grab those sticks. May have 13 out of 31 sticks. We're gonna need a lot of sticks. Kind of looks like when I reloaded it, though, it put some of these sticks back, so that's good. There's be 2, 4, 6. There's 19. I just made 21. These guys here will give you some supplies from time to time. You come with these little sticks. The cannibals will use rope, or they'll put a bottle of liquor in there or something that you can use to make a Molotov cocktail. It's kind of interesting. Like right there, you can see there's a drink. There's usually alcohol. Now, fun fact when it comes to things like cutting the trees down, they will fall in a certain direction. There we go. So the tree's gonna fall. Breaks apart, you can carry it 2 at a time. Makes it easier. Oh ho ho, did we drop our wood? They did. There we go. Not really seeing anything, so let's see. We will save the game. This is definitely worth saving every single time. I kind of assumed that the little floppy disk was save, and for some reason it didn't save the game. So evidently I am very wrong in assuming that that is save. But looks like we can go ahead and take care of our guy here. Here's a torch. They don't really call them torches. It's like a, I forgot what they called it, like an up fire or something. But it does give you light when you need it. So let's see here. we go. Now we can collect our wood. Get over and finish this wall real fast, and then we'll get out and explore. I mean, I always try to put a window in these. It makes it easier so you can see your enemy. Let's see, we cut the tree down over here. So the question is, do we have more wood? Or is the game going to be like, nope, that's it? Come on, just want that stick. This is the part that is like the hardest. I got 27 out of 31, so we've almost got that. Wow. There's that. Oh, there's a cute little bunny. And then if we press R2, you can break its neck, skin it, and pick it up. It leaves you a head for a trophy. I don't really care for it. I would much rather come back here, especially with my guy being hungry. Oh, I know. Ooh, he's on fire. I've never seen that. That's gonna make you feel better. And there's my rabbit. There we go. And it hit this tree. There's the other part of it. Now that makes me feel really good to know that we at least got to keep that. There we go, so I need one more, so about 2 more trees. There's our leaves. I'm not really sure which one I like better. The 7 Days to Die tutorial where the tree falls over and then it, well, the 7 days style, I guess you would call it, where the tree just kind of falls over and then it fades. Or this one where it turns into logs you have to carry. I mean, the logs you have to carry is cool. as far as the realism goes, because it takes forever. So you gotta you gotta run out there and look for trees and stuff, and you gotta carry them all the way back. Versus 7 Days to Die, you get paneling, so you cut the tree down and it pretty much automatically turns into boards for you to build with, so you can build a house versus a log cabin. Which, I mean, this is cool. I wish I had a real axe instead. I have this little fire axe that I'm supposed to believe that we're going to be able to chop up an entire tree with a fire axe that was available on an airplane. I don't really buy that, but that's okay. Apparently you can make stone tools later. There's that. And there's that. So now that we finished it, the wall is actually solid. Before that point, even if you're missing one piece, the wall is not solid. So figured I'd let you guys know that, because it's incredibly important, especially if you guys are wanting to have the wall be solid. There's a lot the game doesn't tell you. I wish it did. I feel like if this game and 7 Days to Die had a baby, it would be perfect. That's just because this game gives you absolutely no help. You have to kind of know what you're looking for in advance. So it's a true survival game. Versus games like 7 Days to Die, for instance, that actually tell you what's going on. I would say they do a very good job of making sure that you know and understand what's going on. So let's see here. So we can cross the river again, knowing that there's a cave right there where the airplane crashed. So it's over there on that side. That's where I just swam across here and made my base, because I wanted to put some space between me and them. My issue is, of course, it looks like if I try to build a bridge across here, I'm going to have a heck of a time doing it. I'm not really sure if it would even let me. Custom foundations, custom floors, platform. How high can I make this? Can I do it in water? Kind of appears as though I can. Question is, how far do you need to make it? Let me see, maybe I can. And then of course the question still remains, like, if I can cross it, can the monsters cross it? So I guess that's kind of a question that has to be answered at some point. Kind of looks like that would be so. That one's 10 logs. And do not jump on that. It is not ready. Like I said before with walls, your things that you build are considered incomplete, and it will not support you. It will not keep things out. Nothing until you are 100% done. Which is kind of the great shock to you. Yeah. You would think that building it, you could get on it and it would just be a matter of how good it was done or whatnot, but no. The game doesn't care. I know a lot of people are probably looking at my thirst score saying, well, gosh, you're thirsty, why not you drink? Which, I understand that I'm thirsty, and I would like to drink. The pond water lowers your health when you drink it, and there is a way to get rainwater, but you need a turtle. And turtles are not exactly abundant where I am. So, with that being said, I need to explore, which is why I was trying to find turtle shells before on day 13 when I died. And right now I'd like to see, that is really hard to see, 6 out of 10. I wanted to see if I could build a bridge across here, because that would probably make my travels a lot easier. Especially if I use stairs and things of that nature. And I don't understand the game's mechanic of it's okay to drink from a pond because it'll hurt you a little bit, but it's not okay to cloth. It's not okay to drink from a river when a river is moving water and clear. So if anybody knows the reason behind this, I would really appreciate knowing, because to me it doesn't make much sense. You'd think a river would be safer to drink than a pond. A pond being stagnant water, a giant mud puddle. It's like, yeah, there's fish growing in there and stuff, so you got an ecosystem going, but I mean, is it really cleaner to drink from a pond than it is a river? So if I had 3 more... And to reset the traps, just click X and then hold X so that the little line goes across. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. And there's 28 out of 31, so just a couple more and we'll have that. There we go. Yes. I was hoping that you were going to be logs and not sticks. Sometimes it looks like a tree and it confuses me. Like I see it and I'm like, okay, so it's going to be a log, and then nope, tree. And one more will give me that. Which at least I'm very happy. I'm very thrilled that it put me in an area where I have food. There's lizards on the ground that I can cook. At first I didn't think the lizards could actually be cooked. The first time I played it was very hard to see because this terrain is very realistic, which I appreciate. You know, so if the creator sees this, or you know, anybody that had any kind of hand in it, if you guys see this, just know I do really like it. I do really appreciate it. Apparently okay, so I can jump up here. Wow, that is going to take a lot of lumber to build a bridge. But it can be done, which is nice. Let me see here. Because there's custom stairs, which I'm not sure exactly how custom stairs work, or whether it's like down here and up or what, but let's see. These are just stairs. That's storage. That's custom elevated. Simple stairs, but those are going to be too high. So yeah, we're going to need custom. Rock wall, that's cool. That'll give me 4. One's going to be in there, though. I mean, if it works, I guess. We need to eat. Oh. Did not work out. Of course it rains. Crap. Oh, okay. So we can eat some fish. That should be a ton of fun. Yay, sugar! So now we have our energy, our stamina, we're just hungry. Oh, there's a monster. Can't believe I saw him. Pretty sneaky. My goal overall, I think, for this game would be to just build walls everywhere and use trees that are around me. They seem to work fairly well. I don't know if later on down the road if it's going to get worse or how that's going to work. So I don't know what to expect because the game doesn't really tell you. So it's not like you find letters or something that says, please be careful, blah 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 is going to happen, or anything like that. There's two of them. Yep, they're very upset. So it's a very interesting learning curve. And you can't really jump in the game. I'm learning that one too. There we go. So like you can jump up. You really can't jump out that far though. Either that or it's just that I can't see it. Because I mean, I kind of feel like jump out this top thing you're running. I should be able to jump farther than that. But I don't know. Maybe it's me. Could just be the game is just that realistic. I don't know. Looks like it's getting ready to be dark. Sun is setting. I'm just gonna go in here and wait for nighttime. So that should be a ton of fun. I'll go ahead and save the game. And let's see here. Single player. Alrighty, so now that we're saving the game. We know that it's going to take a little bit of time for the sun to go down, so I'll spare you guys. And I'll just see you guys in the next morning, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, comment down below something so I know, what you guys are thinking, how you're feeling. I like interacting with you guys, so just go ahead and let me know what's going on in your mind there. Well, I burned my guy in his campfire because that's a ton of fun. There's no stop, drop, or roll, unfortunately, so that is kind of interesting. But like I said, like, subscribe. We'll get this game figured out, and we'll get everything taken care of. Get tutorials rolling for you guys soon. So I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.